Okay, this is our condensing unit. This is the electric disconnect, which is a little too close behind it. Just a little too close. I haven't opened this up yet. I will open it up and get you a picture of it. But we're going to go ahead. We got our data plate. It's almost faded out, but the nearest I can tell is we got a 5-ton system. It's running on 410 refrigerant. 410A is no longer manufactured in the United States, no longer imported in the United States. Yes, they do have stockpiles of it, okay? But as the stockpiles diminish, the price for their 410A refrigerant is going to go up. Also, they do not make, this is a heat pump, so we got a reversing valve, we got all kinds of parts in here, and you can buy a brand new 410A system off the shelf today, but as that system comes off the shelf, they're not going to replace it. Okay, those systems are going to become obsolete. The reversing valve for this and other parts that have to do with the refrigerant piping and the refrigerant, as they come off the shelf, they can sell them today, but as they come off the shelf, they're no longer replacing them. They're not making parts for them anymore. So service for this unit is going, that's why you need to service it a lot, because service is going to become more expensive. So just to let you know. Now some of these things, okay, this box should have been sealed on 3 sides to help moisture from coming in here. Alright, this cover, okay, the UV rays of the sun degenerate that and cause it to tear. That's why it was installed in the first place, because the old insulation was breaking up. And so they put the cloth tape on there. No, we need something more robust. These refrigerant ports, service reports, Schrader valves, look that up in the dictionary. Your refrigerant piping service valve access port caps should have been anti-tip. Excuse me, not anti-tip. I'm thinking of a range. Should have been anti-theft. Should have been anti-theft. This unit is supposed to be elevated a minimum of 3 inches above the ground, even when it was installed. Okay, that's a relatively new rule for condensing units. It's only about 5 years old, but even when this unit was new, being a heat pump, it should have been elevated a minimum of 3 inches above grade, and you're supposed to have 3 inches of your foundation pad extending out past it. Now doing that, if you pushed it back, okay, we want circulation back here. We want our 12 inches. I get that. We want those things. But, you know, I'm just telling you that you don't have enough pad. How do our coils look up in here? That doesn't look so bad. That's good. I'm going to put a little light on it. Oh, you cycled off finally. Okay. Alright. Coils don't look so bad. Alright, you can argue about talk about something else, can't you, bud? Yes, I can. Okay, it's a 5-ton system, but it's also about 12 years old. Okay. It is, yeah, about 12 years old, maybe 13 years old. This equipment is all the Texas Real Estate Commission is concerned about, all the real estate agents and the sellers, everybody but you is concerned about is, does it work or does it not work? Let's sell the house. Alright? But you, dear client, might want to know, how much use could I expect out of this system? It's already got an obsolete refrigerant in there. How long do these systems actually last? Well, these systems are engineered on paper to last 20 years, and it might last 35 years. Mine is pushing 30 years, so it happens. It does happen. I also service mine. But Las Vegas, they're going to give you 14 years. In North Texas, these systems, running like they are, serviced like they usually are, or not, they last about 14 years. And just about any technician that comes in here to service this thing, especially over the next few years, he's going to be saying, hey man, this thing's got 410A in it, man, this thing's 14 years old, man, you might want to think about replacing it. You're going to start hearing that. You're going to wonder where your home inspector was. Your home inspector's right here. He's telling you about it. The system is about 13 years old. They're engineered on paper to last 20. Las Vegas gives you 14. So, and since it's an obsolete system, an obsolete refrigerant, routine maintenance is your best friend. Routine maintenance is your best friend. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to come back to this. But this pipe right here is your secondary overflow drain. Okay, so you've got 2 drains on your evaporator coils that matches this. And so if the primary drain gets clogged, because drains clog, so if your primary drain gets clogged, then what happens is that it comes out the secondary drain. That's your donut tire, okay? That's your spare tire. And it comes out this drain. Now the problem with this drain, and they do clog up, these drains clog up too. So we want to locate them over a window. So if you look out the window and you see it draining, all right, it's not supposed to drain on top of your electric disconnect. You got a problem with your air conditioner, you're over here trying to disconnect it and the water's coming out. You don't want that. But the reason why we want it over the window is so that you have a clue. You know that you have a problem. When that drain is over there away from the window, you don't know if you've got a problem or not.